Hey guys, what's up, it's Liv and welcome back to my channel. This video is probably the most requested video I have ever gotten on my channel. Maybe the only requested video I've ever gotten on my channel. For today's video, we are going to be going over what I use to edit videos on my iPhone. I'm going to be doing other videos where I do a whole video showing you exactly how I edit step by step on my iPhone to create a quality video, but that's not going to be in this video. This is just going to give you all of the apps, the basic steps on how to use them, what I use them for, and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's hippity hop on in. For the first year or so of me doing YouTube, I only edited on my iPhone. I have the iPhone 8 Plus, so that is what I'm going to be using and I'm going to be talking about during this video. So my most popular video on my channel as of right now is trying cheap Shein wigs, and that was completely edited on my iPhone. The thumbnail, the video, every single piece of that video was edited on my iPhone. Last December, I think it was, my girlfriend got me Final Cut Pro so that I was able to kind of edit on my computer. So that's how I edit my videos now. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you, you don't need a computer or any editing software on a computer to edit your videos. Your iPhone can do it all for you. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm doing on my phone, and I will insert the screen recording here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be talking about, I feel like, is the most obvious one, and that is iMovie. Don't sleep on iMovie, okay? I feel like iMovie is really looked over. iMovie is great for the skeleton of your video. When I refer to the skeleton of your video, that's going to be the rough draft of your video without all of the cool effects, without the music, without the text, anything like that. Just the cutting, deleting things you don't want in your video. iMovie is perfect for that. iMovie has, on the iPhone, has a property to cut and delete. Cutting means, say I'm talking right now and then I have to get up and close the door and I don't want that to be in the video. I can go ahead and cut that out so that way you guys don't have to watch me do all of that. So cutting means that I can take one area, split it, go to the next, split it, and then delete that part so that it just seamlessly flows to the next area. You can speed up or slow down video. You can detach audio, so if you're doing like a voiceover or something like that where you're doing a try-on haul, you can detach your audio from this clip of me talking and insert a video of you trying on clothes or trying out a product and use the audio of you talking to match with that clip you want it to match with. I hope that made sense. You can do simple transitions like a swipe or a dissolve or things like that. Very simple basic transitions from video to video. You can also access free, royalty-free music on iMovie, which is super important because you do not want to get flagged for copyright. And I have had so many issues with this because I have found royalty-free music that I thought was perfectly fine and I still got flagged for it, and I kind of had to jump through the hoops to kind of get my product that I was told I was going to get. So if you're creating a video, iMovie has really good background music for free. You don't have to worry about any kind of copyright or anything like that. It is very simple, like elevator music, but they have upped their game recently and they have way more tracks now. The next app we're going to be talking about is called Filmmaker Pro. This app is honestly my holy grail app. I'll tell you, you do have to pay to not have the watermark on your video. Filmmaker Pro, for whatever reason, wouldn't let me screen record, so I'm going to do the best I can to kind of like take photos of what I'm talking about and show you guys here. Again, I'm going to say this so many times in this video, I would edit the skeleton of your video in iMovie because when you're in Filmmaker Pro specifically, to do something so simple like cut or split an area, split it again and delete it, which is called cutting, it can take so long because every single action you make in Filmmaker Pro, you have to wait for it to load. So you'll get a little loading bar and you'll have to wait for it to completely load, which isn't that big of a deal, but you can save so much time by doing that in iMovie and not having to wait for it to load. So Filmmaker Pro gives you the options of ratios, which I think is really nice, so that if you're creating YouTube content, Instagram story, a TikTok, whatever it may be, you can edit that video to that ratio, which iMovie on the iPhone I don't think offers that. I haven't been able to figure that out because I've only needed it for YouTube, but I have never found it to where it can offer that ratio on iMovie on the iPhone. You can also do all the same stuff you did in iMovie on this app. You can split, you can detach audio, you can cut, you can delete, you can speed up, slow down, things like that. They do have the option of adding filters, which I honestly think can enhance your videos so much if you're using them in the proper time, and I think when you use effects to your benefit, they can really enhance the quality of your video. For example, as if you're doing like there was that Katy Perry thing for a while where it was like, you ask me how you are, or you ask me how I...
What is that?
when they ask you how you are, you just have to say it's fine when you're not really fine. A great effect to add in at that moment would be like a Ken Burns effect, which we'll get into, a black and white filter, which they have on Filmmaker Pro as well, and you can like just zoom in and make you look really sad, and it's perfect for that opportunity. Speaking of Ken Burns, this app does allow you to do that as well. So Ken Burns is the effect you see when you see someone's face zoom in really kind of slow or quickly, but kind of zoom into an area, and this is what Ken Burns looks like. This is a really great tool to kind of use when you're wanting to add a little bit of something to your video without adding any kind of crazy effect. I use Ken Burns all the time and I really like it. This app also allows you to edit your color presets, similar to if you were going to edit a photo. You know how they have like the saturation, the brightness, hues and colors and tones and things like that? This app also allows you to do that, which I think is really cool. Filmmaker Pro allows you to do picture-in-picture, which is really nice if you're going to do some kind of haul or wanting to add something in. Or for this video, for example, if I was wanting to add a picture-in-picture of what I'm editing and how my screen looks and I'm screen recording, you guys are able to see that, and you guys could do that with this app as well. They do offer music as well, but honestly, I'm just really cautious when it comes to apps because I have had copyrighted marks in the past for music I've used from apps like this. So again, I would be super safe. So yeah, that is Filmmaker Pro. Again, it is great for the fun effects. It has so many cool things you can add to your video, but again, it just takes so long to load, and it can just be the biggest pain in the butt ever. I would really recommend editing your skeleton of your video in a platform like iMovie and then transferring it to Filmmaker Pro. Okay, the next app we're going to be talking about is called InShot. InShot is another one of my all-time favorite editing apps on the iPhone. So InShot is similar to Filmmaker Pro with all of its gadgets and things like that. So it's very similar with the way it can edit, and it also has ratios as well for Instagram, TikTok, Instagram stories, YouTube, anything like that. So you can edit all of those in InShot as well. Again, I do believe you have to pay to get that watermark removed, so just keep that in mind. InShot offers a lot more effects that you can use across all platforms. For example, the beloved fish eye effect that you may have seen in multiple videos has been seen in so many videos lately after Emma Chamberlain kind of took over the YouTube scene. That you can find in this. You don't have to buy Final Cut Pro to use a fish eye effect. You can do all of this on your iPhone and make your video look like a high quality video, even though it's just on your iPhone. InShot, however, has amazing music by amazing creators. If you are tired of the elevator type music that you're only gonna find on iMovie, InShot is an amazing place to find music that's really entertaining, really catchy, and honestly just a good vibe. The thing with InShot is that they kind of teach you how to not get copyrighted or copyright flagged. So for InShot, you need to copy the link that they give you and then post that in your description on whatever platform you're using, and that should prevent you from getting ticketed for copyright. That should prevent you from getting flagged for copyright. Okay, the next one we're going to be talking about is called Vlogstar. Vlogstar is again one of my precious babies. I absolutely love Vlogstar. You can do a lot on here without having to pay to get the watermark removed, which is really nice, or having to pay for the full effects. So again, Vlogstar is similar to Filmmaker Pro, InShot, and iMovie, where they can do all of the same basic things. They can cut, they can split, they can detach audio, they can speed up or slow down your video, and they can add transitions. Now, similar to Filmmaker Pro and InShot, it can also do cool effects, it can add sounds, it can add different kind of music, it can also adjust the lighting and things like that on your video as well, which I mentioned InShot and Filmmaker Pro can do as well. But one of the coolest things about Vlogstar is that they have all of this stock footage that you can use that is just absolutely amazing. So for example, they have the very famous SpongeBob few hours later into eternity clip that people do for transitions, which is just like so amazing. They have end screen, green screen overlay, they have GIFs, they have Pixabay, people, scenery, so much. They have a whole vlog thing, they have a background, transitions, creator area, and honestly, you guys will notice that my intro for my weekly vlogs, if you've not seen them, my weekly vlog intro has been made on Vlogstar. Okay, one of the coolest things about Vlogstar is they have so many cool effects. You're gonna click the FX effect button, and there are seriously so many. Some of them do have the lock on them, which means you have to pay to unlock them, but there's so many that don't, and you don't need need to pay to unlock them. Honestly, there's effects on here that you're not going to find on an editing system like Final Cut Pro on Mac. The effects on here are so worth it and so amazing. They also offer filters, which I think I've talked about in the other apps as well, and they offer so many filters. Again, some of them you might need to pay for, but a lot of them you do not need to. It also offers picture-in-picture, which is, again, amazing when you're doing a voiceover video or something like that. They do have the option of video in video as well, video in picture, picture in picture, or picture in video. They again have the adjustments where you can adjust the ambiance, which is like kind of just the overall hue of the environment of the video, brightness, contrast like the other ones, exposure, saturation, white balance, hue, and vignette. I think that's how you pronounce it, like the dark circle that goes over your video. And you have the option to apply it to all of the clips, so that way you don't have to go clip by clip by clip to edit every single one to match the exact same, which is just a pain in the behind. I've had to do that before. It's awful. They also have transition. Okay, so for their transitions, they have similar ones you'd see on like iMovie, which is gradient, blurs, they have camera effects, glitch effects, slice effects, shape effects, wipe effects, 3D, and liquify. I just wanted to show you guys some of these. These ones you do have to pay for, like this one specifically. So this is actually a good thing to talk about because it takes you right into the pricing. So to upgrade to the VIP, which honestly I would not say you need to do, but depending on the video you're trying to create, you might be interested in doing that. You can either do a monthly subscription of $2.99, a yearly subscription of $8.99, or a forever subscription, which is all the time VIP for $12.99. So really it's actually very, very affordable. I do believe I've paid for this at one time, but I don't pay for it now because I don't have the need for it anymore. Definitely cheaper than a $350 editing system. I think that's what mine was. I said what I said. Another one of my favorite things about Vlogstar is that it adds the option of adding stickers into your video. I don't necessarily know that I would use stickers for when I'm just recording generally. However, I do think it's awesome for intro clips, outro clips, transition clips, text slides, and things like that. I think it is so cool that they have the option of adding their stickers. Their stickers are actually really cool. So like if you're creating a vlog, a recording sign here, they have vlog signs, another recording one. They have a lot of options on here. Some of them, again, you do have to pay for, but most you don't. They have like a loading screen, which would be really, really cute for an intro. This is one of my favorite things they have. They have these Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday stickers, which I just think are freaking everything, because if you're doing a weekly vlog, you can kind of go in and add these. I actually think I'm going to do that with my weekly vlog. Excuse me. You can also create a custom sticker, which I think is really, really cool, by cutting something out and using it as your own sticker. They do have sound music as well. If you just go under sound, they have sound, sound effects, voiceover, and my music. They have so many options for music, because if each one you click on, there's a ton. Again, some of them you do have to pay for, which are VIP, but when you go to download it, it gives you the link that you need to clip to your clipboard and post in any description that you're going to be using the video on, and then you will not get dinged for copyright, hopefully. It's just it's hard to know for sure, but you shouldn't get dinged for copyright if you are using it that way. Overall, this is probably one of my favorite editing softwares on the iPhone. I just think it is so incredible, and it gives you such cool effects, and it's just love it. So those are what I use to specifically edit on my iPhone. I'm going to be doing a whole video of how I edit my videos on my iPhone, because I know that that has also been highly requested, but those are just kind of a lot to put in one video together. In case you guys don't need to know how to edit, but you're wanting to know what you can use to edit, these are all really awesome things that you can use to edit on your iPhone right now if you want to. So yeah, that is all I have for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was helpful for you. If you guys have more questions about how I edit on my phone, how I edit on my laptop, things I use and things like that, please feel free to leave those questions in the comments down below, because I would love to answer them for you. But yeah, that is all I have for this week's video. I will see you guys next time. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you guys for my next video. Bye!